James Lynch here for Home of Fight. Always great catching up with my next guest, Terrance McKinney, who's going to be back in action. UFC 317. He's taking on Slava Claus. It's going to be a big fight. Terrance, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. My weight's getting down, so I'm just excited for these next couple weeks.
Yeah, when did you find out about this? I saw the post on Twitter. I think it was like back in like sort of late May. Is that when you found out, or did you get lots of notice for this one?
I had like a 7-week notice,
Oh, nice.
but not for the same opponent. Like one of the guys that they offered me first fell out, and then my replacement was Slava Claus.
Gotcha. And are you able to reveal who that first opponent was, or are we going to get in trouble here?
I don't know. I won't say nothing. He
Okay,
probably
fair
has
enough.
some shit going on. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll take it that. Hey, let's talk about that last fight, man. You get the win over Damir Hazovic. Really good performance in that one. Just how satisfying was the win? Because I know you were out for a while. You're with the new camp now. Living and training in Florida. How big was that win for you?
It was huge because I got to show my growth, and it gave me enough time to develop my system with this new team. And it's just been truly a huge blessing just being away from all my friends and everyone, and just really able to lock in on my craft and just, like I said, give it all I got. I got 2 kids, so I want to make this a great run.
Yeah, no, understandable, man. And I mentioned it there. You're taking on Slava Claus. Like this looks like a fight of the night. Might not even be fight of the night. Might be an early finish. We'll see in this one. But just how do you feel like stylistically you kind of your style matches up against his in this one?
I think wherever the fight goes, I should be well prepared. Like one of my teammates fought him already,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and I know on the ground we surely can out grapple him. And on the feet, I think he's more technical, but like I told my teammates, I'm more black. And I think my speed's gonna help me be safe on the feet. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's certainly a good matchup. And that was Mike Davis, right? Who fought him, if I'm not mistaken?
yes, sir.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, mention Mike there. You got a great team over there at Fusion Xcel. Who've been some of the main guys helping you get ready for this one?
Julio Cesar Chavez, which is a sick name. He's named after a legend. Uh, Also Mike Conley, Phil Rowe, just the whole team, JP, guys like that. Brian. I just can name so many. It's like I said, I get good looks all the time. Sydney Outlaw just came in.
Oh, perfect.
Uh,
Nice. It's a good look.
so yeah, really just all around the gym, just amazing. I got Hodolfo there giving me pointers with the grappling.
Mhm.
We got Julian Williams, and then we got Lee Alves, super awesome with the mitts, with the kickboxing. So he's getting me. I'm well prepared. Like this is the perfect team. So.
Yeah, no, I'd say so. Why has it worked so well for you compared to other camps you've been to? Is it just, the group of guys? Is it the coaching? Is it everything? Like, why has this been such a good fit for you, do you think?
I would say it's everything, and mostly just my relationship with God, me getting closer to God. Like I'm not being prideful. Like back in the day, like I just want to beat people that they're the best at, instead of going out there being smart and having a game plan and sticking to it. Just being prideful. So I say, just humbling myself because everyone in the room's so good, and just being able to listen to people around me and know that I got these coaches for a reason. I got people that fought this guy for a reason. Like everything just lining up perfectly at the gym, and I knew when God told me to come here. And like now that I'm like going through all these like sessions of my life, I can see like everything played out just the way it was supposed to.
Now, you mentioned you're cutting weight. Has it been tougher being in Florida? I know there's a lot of good food out there, man. So has it been tough to kind of avoid that going into this fight?
No, I just think I'm getting a little older, a little
Yeah, we
bigger.
all are. We all
So
are, So.
yeah, exactly. But I'm more disciplined, like I would say. So like once I get to 170, I just gotta maintain that.
What are you going to be eating right after the fight? Like, obviously in Vegas, you'll probably eat something for sure. But back in Florida, there's got to be a couple of good places. You're like, after this fight, we're gonna meet our match here.
Shoot. I'm going to actually Disney World. That's the plan. So I'll
Oh,
probably be
cool,
eating there.
nice.
Yeah, because I just got married, so we ain't got a chance to do anything. So I'm gonna take the family to Disney World, eat there. There should be some good restaurants around the area as well. So
Yeah, can't
we'll
go wrong
see.
with Disney World, man. I hear it's so much better than Disneyland. So you're kind of lucky you live over there in Florida. Yeah, Disneyland's closer for me here. Florida Disney World would be too far. You know this. You used to live on the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
It's too much of a
yeah.
hike there. Your corner, I imagine Julian Williams is going to be in the cage with you. Who else is going to be making the trip with you to Vegas?
Manny and then Lee. So two excellent striking coaches. So I'll literally get to work everything, the close range, the kicking, the kickboxing range. So like I'll have all the knowledge I need to be defensively sound, and because that's all I was missing. I had the offense. Now that we've been working so much defense, I feel like I really capitalize on my athleticism instead of just exploding for no reason and gassing myself.
Yeah. No, well said. I don't think this is hitting the scorecards. How do you see this one playing out?
You guys know how I'm coming. I think, Lord willing, I think I got the tools to get him out there in the first round. And I know God's gonna bring him to victory. I just gotta put the work in just in case it does go further. But I definitely believe I can get him out of the first round.
Um,
110%.
and obviously your division's on showcase on this card, right? We got that main event between Oliveira and Topuria for the vacant title. How do you see that fight playing out? That's kind of a fun one they put together as like sort of the second option to Islam and Ilia, right?
I love Charles. Yeah, I think people are sleeping on Charles, but I still think Ilia was gonna win due to him dropping him. There'll probably be a couple 10-8 rounds there. But I think Charles don't go to sleep, so I can see it making it to the last round, and Charles winning at least one of the championship rounds, but it's definitely gonna be a domination by Ilia, I believe.
Okay, so maybe like the Emmett fight, because that fight he didn't finish him in that one. That ended up going the distance. One of the rare decision wins for Ilia Topuria.
Yeah, I see it happening sort of like that.
Okay,
And
that's cool.
but being very exciting for the fans because Charles does not give up or he does not fade either.
Yeah. What do you think of Ilia at 155? Do you think he'll have a lot of success up there? Obviously, he's a little on the shorter side, but he's got power, man. We just saw him knock out two legends back to back, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be harder for him. Especially once he gets the people that can box and hit just as hard as him. Because in our 155 division, anyone can get knocked out.
Yeah.
Everyone's hitting hard, and everyone's so well rounded, just like he is. So he's gonna see that
Yeah. Yeah. It should be
there in that
interesting.
card. So
And then the other fight I got to ask you about, Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway, who's winning the BMF belt on July 19th.
I think Max Holloway at 155, he's hitting harder, and just his footwork, the way he's moving, he's still young. I see him getting the decision there.
What do you think of Islam leaving your division and going to 170? I think that's really interesting because we know how strong he is at 155. He does cut a lot of weight, right? We saw that in the Poirier fight, like going on the scale. Do you think he'll have a lot of success up there?
I think so. People think his chin's gonna be much better. He's not drained. Like I think he's gonna be stronger once he hits the ground. I think it's gonna be a closer fight than people think, but I can see Islam definitely winning 3 rounds to 2 and becoming a double champ.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, another thing is if you look at the height and reach of the guys in his weight class, not a huge difference other than maybe like Ian Gary and Shavkat, who are a bit taller, have the reach in those fights. They're all kind of similar size. Like you look at Brady and Bilal and all these
Yeah,
guys, they're all kind of similar height to him, which is interesting. Even the reach too.
yeah, exactly. Because I think he's like what
I
5'11".
think he's
Everyone's
5'10".
like
Yeah, 5'10", 5'11". I'm not
most of
sure
the
yet.
guys that's right there right now are a little bit shorter, besides like you said, Ian Gary and Proctors and guys like that. But for the most part, everyone's like 6 feet, not that much taller than Islam. I think he's gonna do just fine.
And I think the style too, right? Like Islam's really wrestling heavy, grappling heavy. His stand-ups obviously improved. Just ask Volkanovski, right? Like I think that's another element that's going to make this interesting. Is just we don't see a lot of guys like him. Like yes, Bilal is wrestling, so does Sean Brady, but not maybe to that level. Like I think it's going to be very interesting to see just Islam's style, how it matches up against a lot of these guys, right?
Exactly. And like I was telling people, Islam a different wrestler. Like he wrestled his whole life. He knows how to throw people. And Bilal got good takedown, but he's not really like a control, hold you on the ground type of fighter. And I think Islam, if he gets a good takedown, he could take the bag. He can really hold people down. And that's how I think he's gonna be able to sneak a few rounds away and get the edge.
What about you? You ever going to 170? Or are you happy being a lightweight?
Nah, I don't like making lightweight. That's why I feel like eventually I had to go up because like I
Yeah.
said, sometimes I'm
Metabolism.
like
Hey,
one
it's
night.
age of metabolism, man. You can work out and eat as
Yeah,
clean as
because
you want, but
sometimes I'm
yeah.
like 195.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so and
Okay.
it wasn't like that at first. I just been like I said, you say you get older, you get stronger,
Well, and you're a dad too.
and
It's tough to eat healthy. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, right? Like when you got
yeah,
kids, you know, it's tough. So I hear you.
Facts, facts.
Yeah, for sure. There's no way I can make 155. So I give you full marks for that, man. That's awesome. Kind of sticking on that topic. Did you get a new contract? I was trying to remember that because obviously you had the last fight and then you have this one. This is
Mhm.
a big card. Is it still the same contract or what's the latest with
Yeah, I
that?
got a new contract when I got the fight with Demir,
That's
and
right. That's right. Okay, cool. That's gotta
yeah,
feel
so I
good.
got 3 fights left on this contract. So
Yeah, and a bit of redemption. I'm sure you're going back to Vegas, right? I know last time didn't go according to plan. Is that on your mind too? Like, hey, I want to right that wrong on this huge card at UFC 317.
yes, exactly. And like I told people, like this is a huge opportunity. Like I'm truly blessed to be on such a card, and like I'm gonna make sure I steal the show in Jesus' name.
And you've talked about God a lot in this, and I think that's awesome. And we have seen studies now that a lot more people are going to religion. I don't know if you saw the story, Joe Rogan apparently going to church a little bit more. We've seen sort of a change, I think, with everything that's going on in the world. Like, how encouraging is that for you? Where and I don't even know, do you have fans like reaching out, asking about Christianity and all that stuff?
Yeah, I do. I be preaching to everyone. It's kind of just like in me now, especially I was able to get sober again. Like I don't smoke or drink. And like the times that I was smoking, like when I'm tired, it was so easy not to go to practice. Now I can like push past that mental and just go train. Even though like sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to sit here, I want to lay down. Now I'm able to get up like that. Like I can defeat that thought. And I think I'm gonna be able to do the same thing in the ring, and because I'm building my mental resort do this kind of stuff like this. So I'm excited to show a new Terrence. Like no matter what it takes, like I'm here to win at all costs, and I feel like I'm ready to fight 3 rounds if I have to, because I know this guy. He's a warrior. He's not gonna give up, and neither am I. So
Good. Was that a choice that you made to follow God and all that, or was that something? Did you have people push you in that direction?
no, it's my choice. I always believe in God, but
Yeah.
like I said, it's easy to start letting the flesh take control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to get my life situations under control and just repent. So.
There you go. Terrence, you're the best, man. Thanks so much for doing this. UFC 317, June 28th. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Yes. Shout out to Orin, KO Reps, Orin Hodak.
KO gang.
Shout out to Fusion Xcel, Julian Williams, Manny, Lee, Mike, Edmund, just the whole Fusion team, like, and everyone that's been getting around me, the fans, most importantly, and my family. And most importantly, shout out to God. And you guys, I think this is gonna be something you're not gonna forget. Like I'm chasing greatness and I refuse to settle for less. So